Big up honesty. I see you liking the beat, man. It's all good. Members only. Get your comments in. Cal is stepped into the hot seat tonight and joined us on the members only. Savage is on his way, so we'll have him in the building as well. So normally, Cal, as I was saying to you, just these guys, the members get an opportunity to throw their questions in. Could be football related, could be life related, whatever it is, and we just spend, you know what I mean, 45 minutes to an hour just chopping up whatever. Honestly, saying he likes the tune. Hey, the tune is cold. It's special for you guys. That's why it's there. Big up to Morris in the building. And normally it's just random question, Cal. So if anything pops in your head and you think, want to get where Enz is at in terms of what he thinks about this, then you can ask it. Obviously, in the news, in the media, in the world of football, the Salah is getting abuse online. Stuff is crazy at the moment. So,
you stand with that?
I don't know because I don't know every comment that's being said. What I would love though is everyone that says he's getting abuse is to throw those. I'm not saying out anyone if you don't want to do that. Maybe that's not where we want to go with that in terms of I want to out this person and he said this, she said that, whatever. But in terms of just give us some actual quotes. Give us some actual quotes. Give us some actual.
Please say hello to Uncle.
Oh my God, he's just chilling. Look at you've grown so big. Yeah, you get no looks from your dad. That's purely mom. That's purely mom's looks.
She snuck in there, bro.
Nah, big up to her, man. Oh, beautiful, innit, man? Kids, bro. Oh my days, man. I might get another one, you know,
Me?
No, me. No, I was whispering to you. I'm saying me. Why you panicking?
I started sprinkling some holy water on you, bro.
I said me, bro. I said me, not you.
Yeah.
Bless up, honesty. Bless up the real RF. Why is it R2F? Is it R2F? Big up, man. Honestly, I'll get to this question in a second. But yeah, to your question, Cal, I wish everyone that's saying he's getting abused, I wish you just throw the questions or people's statements up, like what people's made in his comment sections, online, stuff like that, just so we can make our own assumptions. I think if you
going around,
and then I went and looked up the definition of the word abuse, and I'm like, I don't know, sharing your opinion on or critiquing something doesn't mean abuse, bro. That's not the meaning of the word. So I'd rather us understand meaning of words, and then the word hate means you hate, and I'm like, right, let's go and look up the definition of hate. And I don't think, but as I said, I don't know what everyone is saying because I don't know everyone, and I don't go in everyone's social media, and I don't go and watch everyone's channels. So I don't know what hate he's getting, and maybe he's getting some mad hate. Sav, why are you back in the graveyard?
Yeah. We won yesterday,
We're playing,
bro.
Sam, we won.
Hey,
you
listen,
was in Manhattan.
I've slept since yesterday's. Hey, listen, I've slept since yesterday's game, bro. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna fool me, bro. So, man wants to play dead football. I'm back in the cemetery, bro. You know, like that. Man, like calorism now. What's going on,
Carl? Big out yourself, my bro. Hold on, Sam. You thought we're dead yesterday?
Nah. Yesterday was good, bro, but you can't fool me, bro. You know, like that. Yeah, he understands.
Yeah. No, I said, look, and you missed my preview, Sav, because even Enz jumped in and started rushing me as well. Because I said I'm not sure we're gonna win. I think we're gonna draw on Saturday.
Oh, me and you both, brother. Me and you both.
Yeah, and Enz rushed me.
Top red. I'm top red. I'm a top red, bro. Like we win every game,
bro. Enz started the rushing, and then when I joined this stream, it was like, yeah, I saw what they did to you, bro. I was like, bro, you were there as well, bro. So yeah, I'm still not fully convinced by what we're doing yet. One result out of 5 can't make me go, yeah, we're back. I need to see it over a consistent period.
Big up.
Yeah, I agree. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what? Let me calm down.
Go on, answer this question then, Sav, because we was going to talk about the toxic stuff online here. But question from Honesty: do you guys think that social media has taken the joy out of sports because of it's so toxic nowadays?
I don't know, bro. I guess it
depends if you go looking for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I guess it's our own responsibility to try and avoid it, but I guess depending on what line of work you're in, you can't in some respects. And I guess it's only human to see something that you don't really like, and then I don't know. I'll be honest, man. Like I enjoy. I'm one of them, innit? Like I like bare sports, bro. But there's loads that isn't the same. I used to think it was just football, but nothing feels the same anymore, innit? So I'm trying to get enjoyment. I told you this about movies. I don't think movies are the same. I don't think music's the same. So at first I thought it was just football, and I was like, you know what, bro? No, man. Ever since Thanos snapped his fingers, bro. I thought that was just Endgame, but ever since he did that, bro, you like go and check the world since Endgame came out, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, there's something in that shit, bro. The movies have been pants, bro. Marvel's tanking. Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
What about you then, Cal, man? Do you think it's...
I think social media is one of the biggest gifts and the biggest curses to the world. And in terms of gifts, I look at us on this stream, for example, like social media. If social media is not about, we don't do this, innit? So in that sense, it's a gift. It's given us income, and it's given us a way to connect with people throughout the world and stuff that would never have been possible before. But at the same time, it has allowed people to become very comfortable saying and doing things that otherwise wouldn't be comfortable. I'm sure you guys have seen me crash out numerous times on Coppish or other streams where people have jumped in the chat and said things that I'm like, I'm not even a bad man, but you'd never say that to my face because you just don't know what the consequences would be. But you feel comfortable saying it behind the keyboard. But at the same time, we can protect ourselves from social media.
Of course.
Like I've made a conscious effort to kind of limit the amount of things and the amount of time I spend on social media. Certain pages I've blocked because I just don't really agree with the toxic stuff they do and things that they put out. So I think social media, we have a control on it, but we can't fully control anything in life. So there is going to be things that slip through the cracks, but it just...
That's mad, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to...
slip through the cracks.
So
I know we have to use that word. No, use it. It's fine. But sounds mad. Say it again, just for the back people, because people didn't hear what you said.
No, I'm not saying it again, you mad. But nice. I look, and here's the thing, and you said it perfectly a couple minutes ago. There's a difference between abuse and criticism. Like I say this on Coppish all the time. If I say something that people would disagree with and they're like, "Cal, that's crazy," or "That's rubbish," I don't agree with that, I'm not gonna get upset about that. We'll debate about it. But if you come in the stream and you go, "Cal, you're a dickhead," or you chat crap, or I'm like, "Oh, bro, that's going too far the other way." No. So I think there's a line between disrespect and disagreement, and I think people sometimes struggle to see the two separately.
But I think I think you make a great point, but no one should struggle in this day and age when I can pick up my phone and type in what is the definition of the word hate and what is the definition of the word abuse. And I think that you can't get confused in 2025. And I think
over facts though, bro. It's always feelings.
Yeah, I hear it, but then I just feel like, and it's the same people that was like, "Oh, you hate my man," but then throwing you bare hate. Like what? What do you mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Cal's this and Cal's that. Yeah, well, you're being abusive to me, bro. But I didn't say nothing about that.
Yeah.
So
it's all changed, bro.
Bit of self-awareness.
Yeah, nuance and context have gone out the window, bro. You know what I mean? The things what we do online now.
Sorry,
now I'm saying the things that we do now, we would have. I mean, we wouldn't have because ends maybe back in the day and that.
I wasn't born back in the day.
No, obviously, but old man ends, bro, back with Socrates and them, man, bro. But I'm saying, because when I see my dad and that, like it was pubs, it was the man were in a pub in it to go Sunday league. My dad, them man chop it up in Sky Sports after the game. That's social media now, isn't it? But there's a difference when in the pub because you was face to face. The dude that was normally chatting rubbish was the drunk you, and man would just be like, "I allow my man before I thump him over the bar." This doesn't like me. You know what I mean? Now you know there'll be one sniggering John in the corner and that, "Go back to your own country, as born here, you prick." Them dudes.
Yeah.
And then you just move on, and then when they left that, it's back to regular life, isn't it? But I think because it's attached to you, bro, the social media with your phone. I'm actually cool on social media, like it don't bother me at all, bro. But it's attached to them, bro, and that's not realistic. We wouldn't have been speaking about the same thing all day, bro. Like we would move on to different things.
True.
But now it's like all day, constantly you're in the same conversation from the morning till the evening, without even knowing it. It's just the same conversation. Which conversation lasts that long, bro? So Yeah, it's just a weird thing, man. But
I agree. What was the association you called? You taught me a word the other day, and it meant something.
oh, power socialism.
Yeah,
It's big, man. Yeah. Power
that's where
socialism
you're
is big, man.
attached. Where is it? What was the definition you gave me again?
It's like
Is
it's like through social media, the people on the other side of the screen have like a unhealthy, one-sided attachment to you, and it almost like because you let them into your, with us it would be YouTube channels and that, or social media pages, they think they're part of your life, like your day one Bridget. And don't get me wrong, like them not to be rude, there's loads of people that we've met in the chat and all that stuff like that we're cool with and stuff like that. But these people think they have a hold on your life in it, so they start to dictate what you should be doing. They get emotional by you doing certain things, even though you're your own man and stuff like that. And it's one-sided because when you like get offline and go back to your families, these men are still seething over what you've been doing.
Yeah.
They're like they're screwing. Can't wait for Cal to jump on tomorrow so I can tell him about himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's unhealthy still, man. I think that's where the school shooters and them man come from still.
Yeah, no, it's true. No, it's weird that you say that because, again, you guys would have probably had it as well. Like, we get recognized all the time now, and I'll be with my missus and she'll be like, well, I'll get recognized by someone, or someone will look at me and she'll go, they know who you are. And I'm like, no, they don't. And then they'll come up to me and she'll be like, I told you. And I was like, I'm kind of oblivious to it because I'm just like, you're probably just looking at me because you're just looking at me, not because you know me. And then they'll come up and say something about what I've said. And I'm like, I forgot I said that. So, in one sense, it's humbling and it's really nice. But at the same time, it's like, you've got to be mindful because as for every nice person you meet, there could be that one person out there you said something on the stream and they're like, oh, wait till I catch my man in real life. And then like you just never know, innit? Like, no, on the real.
No, it's true. It's true.
You know how many people I've had threaten me, brother, and be like, you wait till I catch. And I'm like, okay, there's not much I can really do. Like, because you know what I look like. I don't know what you look like. So
I'm just saying, man's always active in it. So if people want to try that, bro, they know.
Yeah. You know what, you just give me an idea for a script, blood. I'm gonna send it to my son still. No, I'm being serious, bro. I'm gonna send it to my son still, bro. That's a cold, yeah,
mate. It happened, bro. Like, yeah, I'm sure you guys have had it. You guys have been on social for a long time, bro. Some of the messages and threats I've had, I'm like,
bro, Cal, someone pretended to be me, went in your chat and was chatting shit to other people. Then they messaged me telling me, oh yeah, you was in the chat chatting shit. I said, you guys know me well enough. I don't go in there and chat shit to anyone. Yeah. And then he said, yeah. And then I had to bad man up. I had to tell man, I'm not just a guy on YouTube like that, you know, bro. Yeah, I can get active, bro.
Yeah,
so
I've had some situations. I've had someone who's messaging my missus, bro.
No.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I know, bro. I'm a God-fearing man, bro, but I put the Bible down for a couple of weeks still. Putting
the Bible down for a couple of weeks is mad. Big up to Scraps as well in the building. Liz, welcome to the party. Big up to Shimon Mills for subscribing to the channel. It's only a members only chat, so if you're not a member, unfortunately, you have to just stand at the door and listening in. But if you're a member, then you can come in and get involved in the conversation. There was another one from Honesty as well, which I thought was a good question. Why do people use Jota's passing as an excuse for Salah's bad form, but the same excuse is not applied to the other players? That's an interesting question. I can...
Favoritism.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Carl said it. That's literally what it is, bro.
Like, it's really hard to speak about it without people thinking you're really insensitive about it. But not once have I heard anyone go, Konate might be having a few stinkers because he might be missing Jota. Not once. All I've heard is his head's in Madrid. His head's in Madrid or he's a bozo. That's all I've heard about Konate. Not once have I heard anyone go, him and Jota were close, you know, maybe that's affecting his form.
And I also think as well, Cal, a lot of people ran off of what Klopp said and misunderstood what he said when he spoke about Jota and the players, and a lot of people took it as him and Salah was the closest. But what Klopp meant was, you wouldn't believe he was friends with this guy, but then he could also speak to us. He could be with Salah, but then he could also... That was more the gist of it. We know the friendship group was Kelleher, Bradley, Robbo, and Jota. Those were the four that we saw go to the horse racing together. Every outing they were together. You know, the photo with his missus and at Jota's wedding was them four with it. So you know that was his. We all in the team. We love each other, but we have a close knit group. Everyone has their little knitty group, like the close knit group. That was his. So not heard the excuse for Bradley. It's just Bradley's not good enough for Liverpool. Robbo isn't good enough to play at Liverpool. We sold Kelleher. So I don't understand.
Remember I said to you earlier when I was breaking down the Bradley thing, like which I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying if there was an excuse to make, brother, Bradley came into our team, lost his dad, then Klopp left. Then he lost Jota, bro. So there's no father figure at the club. Then you get a new manager. Then you get injured. Then you lose Jota, bro, who's older than him. And if the fact that they're brethren and the age, I know the age gap ain't that big and that, but I'm like, no one ain't giving him that excuse. And the worst thing about the Salah excuse thing, it's sad because we have to keep bringing Salah's name into it, but he's not the one making the excuse, bro. Salah's not come out one interview, and if he did, we would respect it. He wouldn't be, because at that point, it's not an excuse. He's told me, like, this is the reason I feel this way. Obviously, you can't blame everything on Jota, of course not, bro. But the fact is that people keep making excuses for him, bro. And obviously, this is what Cal said, it's favoritism because you're not doing that for every single player that makes a mistake or is off form or anything like that. No one's using that for McAllister, bro. So, it's one of those, man. I just prefer people to... I don't mind when people just have the conversation and they think that they're giving like, oh, this is a possible reason. But when people just throw Jota's name out willy-nilly, like, this is... I'm like, bro, that's more disrespectful, bro. Like, just leave him alone, bro. Let the man rest in peace, bro. Like, there's real people missing stuff about. I mean, they're the real people as well, but life, Jota.
His wife.
Yeah, his wife. That's what I said. His wife, man. His kids, bro.
But you know what, Sam? I'm glad you said that about Bradley because and look, maybe this is again I'm being insensitive and I don't even mean to. But I forgot about his dad. I forgot. I clearly
because he moved on so quick, bro.
I forgot about his dad. Like, but that happened when he just broke into the team.
Yeah.
Then, as you said, Slot gone. So Klopp gone as well. Obviously not gone as in passed away, but nowhere around the club anymore. New manager. Trent gone as well. He probably had a good relationship. Probably looked to Trent as well, but academy graduate in the same position as him. And then you lose one of your closest friends as well. Like, you're right. I've not once heard anyone go, Conor Bradley's maybe feeling the Jota situation. All we've seen is get him out of the team, put Sobo right back, Frimpong right back. Bradley's crap.
And all we ask for is just fairness, I think. And I don't think you need to justify every conversation in terms of, well, you know, that could be a reason for him. But I just rather everyone just kind of go, right, if you're going to use that excuse for one, you've got to put it across the board for everyone else. And just be honest. Like, if that's how you think they feel, then everyone else should be about that. Konate should be going through it. Bradley should be, Virgil, Ali, every one of them, because they were all teammates of his. Can't pick our favorites just to do that, man. It's crazy. All right, big up, bro. Big up, Cal.
Brother, Sav ends enough love. Guys, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and join as a member as well. Big up, brothers.
Big up, man. We have got where's the other one? It says, Sav, are we back in the graveyard? What happened?
Listen, man. One game can't change everything, can it? No, like that. So I'm just saying.
But you was back in the city, Sav. You was back in the city.
Listen, man.
The sun was out. What happened in the space of the being back in the city, bro?
Listen, man. If my missus try to argue with me on that, bro, try to make it up with the yeah. When it's done, I'm still grumpy, blood. Like, it's not over with. It's not over with.
We still need time. We need a bit of time.
It's not over until I say, let me sulk in it.
All right. Fair
this
enough.
next game's too close, bro, for me to just be too excited. But I did enjoy yesterday's football match, bro. Which is why I had to humble myself and throw myself back in the cemetery bed car. I can't allow it.
Enzo, are you sure that account isn't your evil person? No, it's not. It's not. I promise you. It was someone pretending to be me. Went in the chat, had a disagreement with someone. Then they came and tried to have a go at me. And then I had to put them in their place, bro.
Have you booked anyone on the road yet?
A few times, but they're all good people. All good people. They're all like, yo, love what you do, and that's it, really.
Shit
But I
makes
drive
me so,
everywhere in it, so no one really probably gets to see me like out. You
shit
know what I
makes me
mean?
so paranoid, bro. I can't lie, bro. I can't stand that shit.
Why, like, I mean,
Nah, bruv, it's not. Thing is, it's not everyone else's fault, bro. But the life I lived before, bro. I took. This man them just randomly staring at me, and I'm like, brother, you better make you state your name before I thump you for no reason, bro. I have to, because
we say you're just always on guard.
bro. I don't even want to be that guy, bro. But I have to spark you first, bro. So you better just make it known instantly, bro. Just tell me who you are. Don't do all this fun. Oh, I'm just a bit shy. No, blood. Shyness will get your jaw rocked, bro. Just tell me who you are, bro. Because man, them do that weird thing in it. Like if you're walking somewhere and they're like behind you, following and that. I'm like, oh, bro,
yeah,
you're doing the weird thing, like you're nervous and that, cause you can't walk behind me, bro. Nobody can. Normally, if somebody walks behind me on the road, I just step to the side on it. But yeah, man. Or I just do the line thing, which I told you before, bro. You just tell, nah, that's not me, blood. Hey, you savage. That's not me, bro.
I swear I've heard you one time say that as well, bro.
Yeah, I told one done at wrestling. He's like, ain't you savage? But yeah, no, it's not me, bro. It's not me, bro.
Yeah, your fan turned to you and said hello, bro. Tapped you on the shoulder, and you said you wasn't. Nah, bro, come on.
No, don't say fans.
You're a big deal you're a big deal in the wrestling
community. Don't say fans, bro. No.
All right, your supporters. Can we say that?
Bro,
you're a big deal, and then you have people that go, "Oh my god, like that's yeah." You know, guys that want to be you and just like, "Oh my god, just shake my hand so I can live."
Nah, bro. I ain't touching your hand either, bro. You know, like that.
All right.
You're the one. Big up my man who saw you at the parade and that, bro. Try shake man's hand.
No, he saw you as well. Don't pretend like man didn't see you.
But he try shake man's hand and I said, "Hey, yeah, bro." You know, like that. You give him the little.
No, because because he always watches. Shout out to him as well, and he was just like, that was probably like 2 streams before the parade, and he's like, "Yeah, man, see me. Don't come and say hello." That's probably why. That's why. Bro, it's like, let me just say hello to ends and that. But
they had the dogs with me, bro. You know, like that, man. Just rest with me. The ends get him, you know. Cav, get him, man. Get him, bro. Jerry, punch him bad.
All right, I know women call us dogs anyway, so I don't need you like putting us down.
It's mad though, because we were like in a group, bro, but everyone's having a good time. If anyone tried it with me, bro, they're getting attacked. Bro. They wouldn't even know where
it wouldn't have been a great place. Yeah, it wouldn't have been a great place to chat shit.
Apart from Chang, bro. Man was off like a hooligan, bro, just doing his own thing.
Yeah, what Chang left and then came back with his shirt off in the rain.
Now he's a whole nutter, bro.
And then Terry was missing with the flare. That picture of him holding the flare is cold though.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. As I said in it on my what's it called? Where am I? My Twitch. Yeah, my Twitch account. The photo that you took of me is on my thing in it. Yeah, I'm not like Salah, bro. I don't remove my stuff, bro.
No, that was cold. I enjoyed the parade. It's kind of crazy. I was speaking to somebody yesterday, and I was like, the parade was 5 months ago. In about 3 days, it was 5 months ago. Dead on. It was like 26th of May or something like that. You know how quick that's gone, bro.
Yeah, that's gone so quick.
You know how quick. You know, I went from the parade happiness to the cemetery blood to the graveyard that quick.
Right. So we was doing well, and then just said, "Nah, this is enough, bro. I can't deal with this no more." Yeah. You got to Cav in the building as well. Who else is here? Morris, honestly, yep. Shout out the guys. AR in the building. Big up. What's this question here, AR? Panel and chat. Do you see Arsenal losing a lot of games this year? No.
No. Wait. Are you mean this season or this 2025? Because I don't think they're gonna lose for the rest of the year, bro.
No, I don't see how they don't. Look, if they were conceding goals, then you can go maybe on an off day. Then they leave it late and they can't win. But they're not conceding goals, so you're more likely to get a draw against them than you are to win against them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Remember, it took us a free kick, didn't it? So
last minute penalty or something on it.
Yeah, whereas 0-0,
team
get out, break, and then get something from it. But yeah, even teams do get opportunities against them. Don't get me wrong. Don't let the media fool you and say like they're nullified. They don't. Teams do get opportunities, but they don't take them. Against Atletico Madrid, Alvarez had a couple. I swear he hit the post twice.
Yeah, he did.
But they didn't. And then Arsenal took theirs, and they're good enough defensively to stop teams anyway. So I think if they find a team that takes the chance early, like get a 1 or a 2, and then they struggle to break them down, then you could potentially get that. But yeah, where in the other hand, we can score goals, we create chances, when we can be asked, but we can't keep them out, bro. So
No.
We have to score 2 goals every game to win a game of football, at least minimum 2 goals.
Yeah.
So it's mad, bro. No, that's not a question. Where is that one? Let's see this one. It might be a crazy question, but how did one language that started in Egypt, if it's not mistaken, evolve to 100 languages we have now? I don't know, my guy. I can't elaborate on that. Don't know if you know anything.
The first language I got on record is ancient Sumerian, I think, like 2000 BC or something.
Was that from the tablets? Because they're always saying the Sumerian text from the tablets, wasn't it?
From the tablets, bro. But who knows, bro? I don't know. It makes sense. It does make sense. It makes sense that it would be in Africa, though, innit? Because
without like a decoder, though, Sav. Yeah. For an example, say I create the language now.
I know what you're gonna say, bro.
But only I understand it.
I know.
How do you then find that tablet 1,000 years later? I just carve some shit into a stone.
Yeah,
You find it 1,000 years later, and then you say, I think he meant this is the land of. Wait, how? What?
I know. I think they've just gone off like because some of the text is pictures, which that's the only one makes sense to. You got to kind of summarize and just use your perception of what you think the pictures are about. But I'm with you, bro. Like, it's all fun and games, hieroglyphics, all fun and games and that. But every now and again, I look at the stuff and I just laugh and I'm like, bro, what if this is not what it means, bro? Like, what if this was their kids playing? Like, just drawing these things and that, and man are like, yeah, the hieroglyphics and that, bro. That means that. I'm like, no, it might not, bro. It might not mean it at all. And these men are talking about, oh yeah, I'm an expert in university, bro. I'm like, brother.
So unless they've got like a decoder that where it's gone right, this animal stands for the word this, or this letter is for this particular hieroglyphs, then I could be like, yeah, you could sit there and decode some shit and find out some stuff, right? But if that's not what you have and you're just looking at some symbols and you're telling me that's what they meant, then that's your perception, that's your own idea. That's
one
not
of the most amazing things, man. I always wish like I would love to just visit a time and just go raw. It was bullshit, the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, like man, they'd be like, yeah, I just drew my dog.
Mad dramatic and that, and I'm like, COVID's gonna sound mad dramatic in 200 years. And it was serious, but man, them weren't just dropping out on the street turning green, blood. Like it's, but in them books in the future, bruv, like there was a deadly disease that plagued us. This club of Atlantic,
and it shut down. You know, it's mad because it shut down the whole planet. To be fair, so you'd be like,
because that's what they did with the Spanish flu, wasn't it? But the Spanish flu was 100 years before COVID. But I bet the Spanish flu was just a flu, bruv.
But we got told it was madness. I don't know, but I don't know anyone back then. So
no, neither do the people telling us.
Man, answered that one. I did see. Where is the other one? Big up to everyone, man. Did you see Jones' interview on LFC? I haven't seen it yet, but now you've told me, I'm gonna go and watch it. Question: do you see the 4-4-2 formation something we can build on long term, for a long time? Yeah, why not? It's better than what we was doing before, I guess. So if the manager want to have different ideas and different formations, you might as well try and adapt and have multitude of formations and system that the players are comfortable doing, instead of just having plan A. And then when we shift to plan B, everyone's just confused that strikers are in defense, midfielder are in centre back. Like, it's just all over the place. Wingers are up top. Like, it's mad. So I think he can work with the players we got in the team. What about you, Sam?
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to stick with it. So
I told you that Brentford game is going to tell a lot, boy.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like that's going to tell a lot.
The fact is that
I think
man said that the only thing what was different in the game was the way the opponent played. I'm like, that's not what I wanted to hear, bro. But
yeah, neither do I. Yeah, that's mad. Liz is asking favorite current Liverpool player. I've got a few players.
Hecky, bro.
Salah, Gravers, and Hecky. They're my three. Hecky's mad. Ends have been watching Billy Carson last night. No, I wasn't. I know you was. Anyone that knows Billy Carson's definitely watched some videos.
Stay away from Billy Carson, man. Man's a fraud, blood. Man's a fraud, blood. Don't fall for him, he's a fraud, bro. Man's just out here scamming the world and that, man, till he went to MIT and all that, bruv. Yeah, I hear it, man. MIT online course, blood.
Where is that? Is there no other questions? I don't see any other questions, just more you guys talking amongst yourselves. Throw your questions in, man. Throw your questions in. But yeah, nah, I see the abuse stuff. There was a few people in the comment section as well, Saf, that backed up what I said as well, which was mad.
Oh, after I left, there's more comments.
Yeah, there was more comments. I can read you a few of them still.
Read them, man.
There you go. Yeah, I'll read you a few of them.
Just bring them up.
I can't be bothered. I don't give them time of day.
Right.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? One them each, bruv. It got 26 likes, by the way, my comment that I made. My comment was, why don't none of you guys ever read out the abusive messages he received? And where was your video about Kanate? 26 likes. Big up to those 26 people, though. I mean, got some people on my side still. Big up to them, man. I'll scroll down to what one of the guys said. One of them called the channel small again. I found rude, but very abusive as well, to be fair.
What did he actually say? You're a little man.
Let me find it and I'll tell you exactly what that person said.
Why am I keep sending for your channel, bro?
I know why, bro. Let my channel just grow. It says, thank you, blah blah, for highlighting this. These are so-called small Liverpool channels, have nothing positive to offer except slagging off Salah. Absolute shameless.
Okay.
And all because obviously I'm a troll as well, aren't I? Yeah. So I just said thanks for viewing my small channel. And then where is the other one? This one says, Ensbro, Ensbro, you haven't been hateful towards Salah. You have simply stated the reality of Salah being, won't read the word he put, since Ramadan. I don't know why he put Ramadan, but and then someone else put, Salah has been terrible this year. Can't argue with that. In the same feed. And where's the other one? Where's the other one? He said he fully agrees with me on what I said on Kopish. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There we go. I 100% agree with you here, because Salah is a club legend. Doesn't mean he can't be criticized or asked for him to be benched because of his form and his selfishness.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see the problem. And also, there's a lot of people.
And then someone said, fact sense. I was like, all right, cheers, bro.
You might think saying small channels like a diss and that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you're just stating the reality, but then it's like small channel compared to what? The small channel compared to someone with a bigger channel, but compare to someone with a smaller channel, it's a bigger channel. So
I know, Sav, but here's the problem. I think it's shameful because the small channel with the same branding as the big channel. Mad, isn't it?
The small channel that market the shit out of it, so you'd watch it and comment. You idiots, bro. Yeah, man. That's not. I don't even know where people think that's a diss, bro. You know, when you start a YouTube channel, you start with 0. Everyone does. So I don't understand why that. Like, unless they, you know what, they probably think that you receive all your validation in life from subscriber numbers, bro.
Come on, it must be.
Man, I got whole families and youths and that, bro. I think validation comes from YouTube, blood. Nah, man, it's obviously always nice to know that somebody enjoys the content that you put time in to build. But also, I don't care. Like, you don't. That's why you try and make stuff that you like yourself, bro, just in case. But it's
you like doing. How's FIFA going, fellas? From AR.
No.
We haven't played for probably 2 weeks.
We're on international break.
We're on international break at the moment.
But what I'll say is, before we left, it was going really well. It was good.
Yeah, we didn't leave out like Liverpool left on the international break.
The last thing we played was 1-6, drawn 1,
seven. Yeah, 7 wins and 1 loss.
1 loss, yeah. So
it's the last time we played. So we're in good form. Players are playing well. Few players in the team, new players. Matt had a good debut. N90 asked Sav for a trial.
Again?
I don't know why you shouted at me, bro. What do you mean again?
Oh, no,
again?
Bro.
Why did you sound like, what's his name, from Fresh and Fit?
From Myron. Again? Hold on, man. I don't know if you can fail your first trial and then get another trial. But I have to speak to the man then.
So I said to him, he said, "Oh, I have to trial again." I said, "Yeah, bro, everyone has to
Did you not?
trial."
Oh, and you didn't tell him he failed the first one. You just let him live. That's what it is.
I didn't want to. I don't know why he want me to be abusive or hate towards
No,
him.
I'm
Bro.
just saying, bro. I thought you let him know, bro.
I didn't. Okay. No, I all I said was
Give him no
all I
feedback.
said was he had to. No, I ask him what I said, and now if you're watching in the background, I
So you
did
just
say,
ghosted man out the team.
No, I said, bro, I said to him, you have to trial. He said, "Oh, you man playing FIFA again?" I was like, "Yeah, bro." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, like, oh yeah." And I said, "Oh, you got a trial in it?" And he was like, "Oh, again?" I said, "Yeah, like Matt had to trial. Jerry was on screen with me as well." And I said, "Yeah, Jerry had to trial as well." So everyone has to trial, bro.
I'll have a team meeting like Virgil did, and then I'll speak to the boys.
5K subs ain't small channels. Some of these big channels got 100K subs and they even got 5% viewer comparison to the sub members. If I speak, I'm in big trouble, bro. I will not speak on that matter. It might say I'm hating, so I'm not gonna speak.
I mean, for the people that go in channel small anyway, bro. Does 5,000 people even know who you are, bro? I'm not even trolling, bro. I'm just saying, do they even know who you are to be calling man a small channel than that, bro?
Nah, I don't even take it as a disrespect. I just take it and that's just whatever, innit? Is what it is, man. Can't please everyone, guys. You can't please everyone, guys. Where is it? Ends, your thoughts on James Redmond the other day on Slot? Yeah, I told him.
What happened?
I can't. He weren't nothing mad. It was just more. He was kind of not making excuses. I don't want to do it that way. I want to say he was trying to give solutions to why what was going wrong was going wrong. Mm-hmm. In terms of us or just people in general calling for him to get out of the club, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And all I said was the exact same thing I've said, numerous times to many people is, yes, if you're looking at only 4 games in comparison, then it sounds mad if you're after 4 games. Yeah. But I'm saying not everyone is viewing it that way. Some people are viewing it from March, April, January. There's different people viewing it from different timescales, and then they have evidence to back up their claims in terms of what they've seen. The only problem that skews it when you look at it from I think the argument he was having was if it's 4 games and then the comparison to 4 games and we've just won the league, then it sounds mad. Why would you want the manager out? Do you know what I mean? But it was more me just steering it to go, no, that's not the point. It's people are viewing it and me viewing it. I'm looking at it from January when the team was stopped playing good football, and then added evidence of the manager himself said, teams figured us out and we weren't good from January. And so the point of view was, well, if we spent 6 months cooking most of the teams in the Premier League, in my opinion, I think we did in terms from start the season till the end, till January, I thought we was good. And then from January to October, we haven't played good football, and the results have shown. And then some people was throwing like stats in. We've lost 11 in our last 23, which unless someone put it in front of you, because I didn't think we've lost that many games. For some reason, I just felt like we drew games.
It's because we just drawing games. Cops and that as well, and we lost to like Spurs, but beat them in the second leg, and lost to PSG, but beat them in the first. So I think that was the one. That might be the worst game of the season to me last season was the Newcastle game.
Remind me of the Newcastle one again, bro.
No, the League Cup final.
Oh yeah, when we just looked like we weren't even in the tie, bro.
As a Liverpool fan, us among most other fans, especially in the UK or in the Prem, we always think we got a chance of winning in it. Like always.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I promise you, watching that Newcastle game, the only time for the whole game I thought, oh, we might get something here, was when Chiesa scored off the bench when the game was nearly over.
We didn't have long left. Yeah, we didn't even have 4 minutes left,
bro. But apart from that, I didn't think we were gonna win. But when I mean we were getting punched up, we were getting battered, bro. We were getting absolutely battered, bro. That's when I realized that man said he's not playing anymore, bro. Immortal blood, he just decided to stand.
Man said he's not.
Get chalk on his boots.
Ends question: when will you play FC? When I actually practice, bro. When I actually practice, we've spent like 2 years not playing, just playing clubs.
Yeah.
Plus, I lost to Cav as well, man, which was mad. And he's not even that great, but I'm joking, Cav. Don't, Cav, relax. I'm joking. I know you're still watching, and I'm joking. You deserve your win. But yeah, I would need to play a bit more, practice a bit more on it, and then I'll play him. He plays it quite a lot, to be fair, because he's been playing ultimate teams. But if we're talking about pro clubs, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll get cooked. Player versus player still. Where is it? Was there any other question? Big up to Pops as well in the building. He said the United draw still bothers me.
2-2.
The 2-2. Yeah.
At least we did something in that game. The Newcastle game, we didn't even do anything, man.
He said you could see a bigger picture and what the manager is trying to do on the pitch, even though the players can't see it. Yeah, that's what James was saying as well. He's saying he saw a bigger picture of what was going on. So I think I can't remember what I said. I did definitely ask. Yeah, could you like expand on it and explain like what the bigger picture? Because I can't see it.
So he sees the bigger picture. Slot sees the bigger picture, but our players don't.
Yeah. And I think that's what some of the people in the comment section was. To be fair, do you know it's mad here? Because you know, like normally people have their favorites, like their favorite people that do the YouTube stuff, right? And the football stuff. And normally they get a lot of people on their side. For some reason, I've seen over the last few days, people getting cooked that normally they don't, you know. Like people like, nah, shut your mouth. I'm like, raw, okay, fair enough.
Time to change him, bro.
He's saying
the revolt.
Of people. Question: who in the Avengers you will not trust with your car? I don't think anyone. I wouldn't.
You know about our Avengers, or are you talking about like Hulk and Thor and that blood?
Are you talking about the fake Avengers? Or are you talking about the real ones? If you're talking about the real ones, then I don't think there's no one I wouldn't trust. Unless they was planning to do a madness, though. Like, man was saying, can I go down the road? And nah, we're not going down the road, bro. I don't know about it.
I think I've told you the reason why I don't drive. So are you sure you want to trust me with your car?
Oh yeah, you did tell me the reason. Yeah, maybe not then. Yeah, no. Maybe not then. Yeah, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. Just in case. In the drive standing. Nah, don't scraps. Why are we doing this, bro? Why are we doing this? Who's 3 foot? Who's 3 foot 2?
They said you 3 foot. That's crazy.
What? All right, I'm not now because I feel like he did that so I can get onto my brethren, and I'm not gonna do that. And I see what you tried there. No, you know, normally what would happen, I would crash out. No, but then I would crash out and say stuff. And
yeah, but no one, knows 3 foot 2, bro.
I know, but I would have said it just because. And I've realized what he tried to do then. So I'm not going to get involved in
Well, if he was going to crash out one of your brethren, which one would it have been?
I'm not going to get involved in that, Saf. I said I wouldn't, and I'm not going to. I'm going to stick to what I said. I want to ask you a question and stuff, and the chat. In terms of like the standard, right, of our football team right now, why do you think some fans have accepted? Like, I'm being real now, and I want you guys to just really take a second and try and answer this as honestly as you guys can. Why have we allowed? And I know we didn't, when we started supporting Liverpool, we didn't support it in the winning era. We won trophies, but it was more we pick.
You did.
I wasn't born back then. Maybe like maybe Pops and then man was born back.
You was there in Rome and Paris. Remember Paris down to Turkey? You was there. Bro.
I don't remember. No,
you was there for the whole song. To be fair, from Paris down to Turkey.
No, I only learned the song more in my early years of supporting, which was later after all of that happened.
No, but you got that baby picture with Shankly Gates being built in the background. So
all I'm saying is, jokes aside, Saf, we supported Liverpool when we weren't winning from our era, right? They weren't winning. They won, but they weren't consistently
we're a cup team.
Trophies. Yeah. Everyone said Liverpool in the Champions League. That's what all I remember growing up on. Liverpool in the Champions League. Yep. Game away at Anfield. Anyone could lose. Premier League, on the other hand, dead. So,
Yep.
and even then, we still had a bit of a standards within our team. We'd accept that we weren't the best, but we still had that fight, that hunger to
of course.
want to compete and be the best, right?
Mhm.
Klopp came in that Klopp era and turned us into this machine team that was consistently winning trophies and was top level, started winning the big boy trophies again, Premier League, Champions League.
Mhm.
But for some reason, us as Liverpool fans, why have we lowered our standards back down to the days when we weren't competing? When now we've got a very strong team. We've had a strong team for years now. Years upon years. But for some reason, we've dropped our standards of our football club and just accept like mediocrity, bro, just whatever. And we should be grateful. I'm like, what?
I think the fan base in general, majority,
Mhm.
are not. I don't think the fan base is championship ready, bro. I don't think everything they asked for, everything they dreamed for, they were ready for it, bro. When you're not there yet, you can do the why would you go to Real Madrid and Barca? Why would you do this? We're bigger than them, blah blah blah. But when you get there, and now you have to realize the pressure that them teams go through week in, week out, you're not ready for it, bro. Because we're much more of an emotional fan base, and when it comes to being attached to people. So the standards are in the mud because Klopp tried to build us up to a certain standard. We all knew that when Klopp goes, you don't drop down a standard, you go up. You're supposed to, because he's already got you to a certain level, because you go from what he took over. You don't have to do that now. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do the training ground. You don't have to do the stadium. You don't have to do the sponsors. Yeah. You just gotta be a coach, bro. And for people that are joining Liverpool, Isak, Vert, Ekitike, bro, if the pressure gets to you, bro, I can't feel sorry for you, bro. I can have empathy and I can like players better than others and that, bro. But if you decided to join this club, bro, Vert, you turned down Bayern Munich. Isak, you didn't want to stay at Newcastle. Ekitike, you could have went to Newcastle, Chelsea.
Big up, G.
Once you beg for that, bro. Big up, G. Once you beg for that, that's what you are now, bro. It's the standard. I'm not. The fact, I'm telling you, bro. Fan base just asked for stuff. This is what would have happened when everyone thought that, oh yeah, there's going to be these Qatari owners, and I was like, trust me, guys, relax. You might not want that, bro. You know, it sounds fun at City, bro, but now you got to win instantly.
Now you got to win,
and if you Gaffer don't win, you get sacked. Mancini, Pellegrini. That's how it works, bro. Same at Real Madrid. Big Ancelotti, big successful manager. Treble the season before, you got to go the season after, bro. We don't like your football, and the man them are getting pissed off, bro. This is how it is. Big bad Xavi, bro. One of Barcelona's greatest players of all time, one of the greatest midfielders to ever live.
They got him out of there, bro.
Man won the league. Nah, but you got to go, though. I hear that you won the league and that with the youngers and that, but you got to go still. Yeah, but there's nothing, bro. You lost to Man U in the Champions League. I mean, the Europa League. Get out of here, bro.
That's the standards they hold.
That's the standard. That's the standard, bro. And the same thing would happen to Company if he didn't mash up the league last season. So rather that team or we're not. And if we're not, that's okay. Let's just pretend to be what we were before, and then, you know what I mean, just give back some of the money and let's not do that, bro. Let's just not buy any players. If not, bro, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is, bro. You joined the race for that. Yeah, I mean, you want to become, you're dealing your little couple grams on the road. But when you decide to take on the kilos, now
there's pressure.
It's dark for man still. You know what I mean? You can be Jax or you can be Solly in the Shane blood, like that. That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's a dully.
Big up to Pops. But you don't know what is up if you have never been up, maybe. I disagree because under Klopp, we competed for everything. Once Klopp built the team of Genie, Fab, Hendo, Salah, Mane, Bobby, we were competing. So people know the expectation. Obviously Klopp's mentality was he wants to beat the best, not be the best. That's what he said. But obviously we had a very good team. This is the reason why we cooked everyone, and it was just us versus City, and the reason why City fared us. City got across the line a lot quicker than what we did in some seasons. Cool, no problem. But we pipped them for a Prem. We won the domestic cups during that time. Champions League was there, the Super Cup was there as well. And then after that, we won the FA Cup and League Cup again and stuff like that. So,
Bridge.
yeah, we've been there now. Like there's an expectation now. We can't be here competing with City for all them years, up for the big trophies. And yes, City did beat us to them, but we were there.
Yeah.
And then when we won the big trophies, there's an expectation, there's a hunger to go and win those again. But for some reason, we've just kept this mentality as, oh, we're not the best. But we can't have that no more.
No.
We can't have that as Liverpool, bro. You look at our team over the years, we can't keep saying we've got world-class players and then go, well, we shouldn't win. Or we shouldn't have an expectation to win.
Mm.
And I'm not saying many people do that, but I'm saying what I'm seeing at the moment is a lot of people just like, oh, yeah, we don't want to add pressure on the players. Like, let's not. Well, this is what it is at big clubs with big ambitions, with ideas of trying to win the trophy again for the second year. Yeah. Klopp left us in one of the best positions I've ever seen this team in my era of watching our team. We got left in the best position ever. Yes, we got left with a few little hiccups there. Salah last year, contract Virgil last year, Trent situation. We got left with a bit of problems. But in terms of a squad, the squad the gaffer got to inherit was amazing. And then on top of that, he then got given the foundation and the money to then make that squad even better by bringing in the players that he's bringing in to future-proof the team. One of the best strikers in the world, one of the best upcoming one of the best 10s in the world. Still have Mo Salah, still have Virgil, still have Alisson. McAllister, we got told, is world-class. Gravenberch, one of the best in the Prem, in my eyes. I think he's cold. Soboslai, people give their ratings to as well. So, and then we got rid of the deadwood that people said. Diaz, they didn't like. Nunes, they didn't like. Elliott, they didn't like. Simicast, they didn't like. We replaced Robbo. Most people were saying we needed to do that. So I don't see why we shouldn't have our expectations stay like really high, bro. Listen, and that doesn't mean that there's no room for adaptation periods and stuff like that. Of course there is. But the problem we have is when you're at this level now, the adaptation has to just work.
Has to.
It doesn't mean you don't have to understand it and the reasons why. We know it's going to take time. We know this. But when you're here, there's no room for, it's a season break. Even you guys have heard me say, like, oh, I think it's a rebuild season. What did the man them tell me? No, we can't be doing that. 500 million spent. But that's holding the standards.
Yeah.
500 million spent. You can't be talking about rebuild. And I'm like, yo, I don't think the team is kind of ready. And last year, we all of us said, or me and Sav, I don't remember G's prediction. I think he predicted us not to win, but me and Sav said we'd win the Premier League. And we was justified in what we said because
exactly. So I'm supposed to go back on that standard now, bro. If I thought, and then we done it this year, and I said no because it's what I'm saying, bro. Like we can't, whatever. This is why rival fans, the ones who, for you like who argue with rival fans, that's why they troll you, bro. Because the first thing they're gonna say to you is when you lose a game, they're gonna, I thought you had the best right winger, and I thought you had the best centre back, and I thought you had the best. And I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that all the time because that's just how it is, man. You just expect it to win. It is what it is. And we're so our club's so stable. This sounds crazy, but we're in the best position to sack managers, not the worst.
Yeah.
All them other clubs are terrible because you're like, you sack your manager, you ain't got your stadium sorted, this ain't sorted. Liverpool, like, he doesn't make any of the decisions, and we just sack you and then change what's on the pitch, bro.
You know, it's crazy because when it was like the normal question is if he goes, the man said, why did G come in here with his ADHD? That's mad still.
I'm in a good mood. What? I can't just be happy like when I come on the street.
That's the thing, but those quality for not being happy. Then when you're happy, they don't like it,
bro. I can't win. I can't. Sorry.
Listen, it's fine, bro. But you know it's mad here because they say like, who'd you bring in, man? You want to sack the manager? Who'd you bring in? It's like, bro, I reckon any manager would take this job right now. You know.
Yeah.
I reckon like people at clubs that you think won't leave. What Liverpool? The players they have, the structure they have, the bad boy stadium with the mad training ground. Nah, get me over there now.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll be desperate for suitors, bro. I promise you. But like people will be handing in their they all want to leave. I'm quitting this job because that job is available, and then
Yeah,
just
you're
as a
gonna be
knock-on effect.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be a top club to not leave to come to Liverpool. So, yeah,
Are
man.
you really happy in terms of what you're trying to build at the moment? You just kind of want to see it through. But most of these man would be like, "Yo, Liverpool, yeah, there's
I
some
reckon-
managers out there."
I reckon, yeah, there's probably only about 2 managers, maybe, who wouldn't come to Liverpool right now. You get what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? I was wearing a different hoodie, and I said, "Oh, let me wear a black one now." Look what happened. Yeah. I think there's only 2 managers. Everything Sav said, everything N said, I agree, bro. It's man, so stable that someone should just be able to really just come in and just come in and just do their thing. Like, it shouldn't even be a problem. I don't think they will be looking at that. Like, they might look at the team and there might be 1 or 2 players that they might think, yeah, I need this brother to just kind of make things tick. But yeah, I feel like the only manager, maybe Enrique, but I reckon if you told Enrique, all right, but what about at the end of the season though? Like, what you saying? What, you don't want to?
Yeah, because look, what else is it there for him to achieve now? And that plays in mind. That he'd be like, well, I won everything in France, bro, and I won the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? De Zerbi might want to get a second bite in the Premier League and being that guy, bro, because he might be like, I don't like how these man tried to this man when I left and that, like some joke, man.
But I was thinking that as well. I was thinking Alonso and Company.
Oh yeah, Alonso. Yeah.
Those two, you're like, those two. Company, you're like, nah, he's building something there. Alonso just started his job, so he's not going to leave there, and he wants to earn his stripes as well. So, yeah, those two. But everyone else, I think, is up for grabs if you were to do that.
Even, you know, Bunny, it don't even matter, yeah, because I think Safi said this before, yeah, but cool. Even if N says like, or even if we say, yeah, I want Slot to leave tomorrow, kind of thing. Even if we just said that, and then someone tried to ask the question about, who should be the manager then? I'm like, brother, that's not my job, you know. Like, I feel like
man.
We're just saying that what we want at this present moment in time. It's not about, bro, I can pick anybody. You know who I want as manager? Pep Guardiola. All right, cool. That's the end of the discussion. So now can the club go out and sort out whoever? That's
Get me Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, but
you know it's mad because I think if Pep left, if Pep, I reckon if Pep left, sorry, G, I think if Pep left, I reckon, and the Liverpool job came up, I think he would come. You know,
you don't want to see Pep at Liverpool so long because I'll start moving mad. I'll start moving crazy.
I reckon he'll be like, yeah, the way he speaks about us sometimes, I'm like, yeah, he wants to come and feel that. Because, you know, obviously he's built something at City. Come on, he's built that. They've got their fans, whatever. But we're Liverpool Football Club, man. Like, this is where my my bias will come in. Like, they don't have fans like us. He would want to come and experience that. Like, this what club was getting.
What if, just as hypothetical.
Quick question before you ask your question. What happened to the R&B stream, by the way?
I know I said it in the chat. No, I'm coming back. Like over the next few days, I'm gonna just start doing some of these streams anyway. To be honest, because I'm gonna be free between like now and like Tuesday, like in the evenings, a bit more. So just before the half term kicks in, so I'll be able to. Hey, allow it. We're good over that side. Nah, we're good. Like, he's all right. Stay there. I don't need that.
All right, go on. What was your question then, bro?
No, I was gonna say, okay, so Pep Guardiola's contract's up at the end of this season, I believe. I don't unless he signed a new deal. I can't remember if he signed it. But let's just say it's up at the end of the season, right? But let's also understand that I doubt Liverpool would sack Slot anyway, unless something catastrophic.
No, I don't think they will.
Right?
Yeah.
But let's just say, Pep being Pep, we know how he likes to take a bit of a hiatus, right? If Liverpool continue to play the way that we've been playing, take out yesterday's game. Let's just use the last year before that, right? In terms of the way that we've been playing. If someone told you have to endure this for one more year, but at the end of that year, you can get Pep Guardiola, would you be calm with that? Guaranteed you'll get Pep Guardiola at the end of it, though. Like, guaranteed.
Endure what for you?
Liverpool don't. I'm just asking the questions. That's all. I'm just asking.
But you want to see
a rejuvenated Pep, like with fresh ideas and that, just gas, like, yo, oh my god, different. Go again.
Man said 2020. Man said the 27-28 season. Is that what you're talking
about? Yeah. So beginning of the 27-28 season, but we have to endure.
That's the end of Slot's contract. I think he only signed a 3-year deal.
Oh, perfect. perfect.
Now you man have lost your damn mind, bro. You see, I'm in the cemetery right now. You want me to be in the grave, innit? I'm not
Okay,
enjoying
but
that.
Savage, but like I'm just trying to think. Yeah, obviously I know you like De Zerbi. I know you fucks with him. So
Yeah.
he if I'm being real, he'll probably leave tomorrow anyway. He's one of them kind of guys.
Nah,
So
he would. Yeah, he don't give a damn, bro.
yeah, like he seems like that. So he's someone I would obviously, you guys already know. I would love to have him. I'd love to have Enrique. But if you told me I had to endure this just for one season and I could get the best manager I've ever seen in my life at the end of that, I can't lie. I'll just jump on my other channel. I'll just focus there for the next year. I'll come back.
But when you say 1 year, bro, are you talking about the rest of this season or another season on top of it? Because there's a difference, bro.
No, if
it has to be another season on top.
Not a chance, bro.
All right, Sav, what if okay, Sav, what if it was like with a Champions League in there? We win the Champions League this season. Next season, all the domestic cups, and we finish third. But we get all the domestic cups in there, apart from the league, just the FA League Cup.
Oh, that's dry, man. Yeah, I'm a winner in it, so I'll take the trophies, bro. But
and then we know at the end of that, you know, my man would have won.
Yeah, but you know he's going to turn up with Colo Toure and Pep Linders again, isn't it? So,
bro,
run Pep. Yeah, let's get. Let's get intensity back, bro. Let's get.
Intensity. Come on.
No, I think he'll probably get a couple different man in. He'll bring Pep with him though.
I don't think Pep would join Liverpool.
You think he'll be like, nah? I think he would, man. He'll come with it.
I don't think he would either. I don't.
Yeah, this is
run it again.
This is his 10th year at City, isn't it? He ain't. But I watched the interview with him the other day, bro, because he was on about managing till he's old and I don't know, bro.
De La Fuente. Yeah.
Spain coach.
He's
kind of fed into the stuff before that.
I like him though.
They said that because the Spanish didn't like him, innit? Before that Euros that he won, they were going to sack him.
Why didn't they like him?
They didn't like it because he was managing the on the 21s first, I think.
Oh yeah.
He won the Euros.
Then the pressure hits different. I remember when they was that Spain-Germany game when Yamal smashed it top bins blood in the last minute.
Yeah.
But they were talking about they were going to sack him if he didn't win that Germany game, bro. So
yeah, which Pep? Honestly, now Pep Linders, man. Pep Guardiola and Pep Linders. Yeah. But yeah, look, Arne Slot is going to be here for a while, man. He ain't got nowhere yet. He'll figure it out. But doesn't mean that we have to. I don't need the sign, G. I'm just he'll figure it out along the way, man. Along the way. Let me see. Is there any more questions from you guys in the building? Any more questions? I don't see any more, guys. Come on, guys.
Come on, man.
Question, guys. While we're talking about it, what's like one of the things people said to you, like, "Rah, that was a bit harsh," online since you've been online doing YouTube?
Is someone in the chat or someone on stream?
Let's say chat.
Oh, chat.
Because I know you man get cooked there in the chat sometimes, bro. Sometimes I'm like, I'm a little toxic. Sometimes I joke. I think it's funny some of the stuff they say, but some of them is just mad rude for no reason.
No one really said anything hot. People are just racist to me sometimes, bro. But that's on my wrestling.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Nah, it's just
Jesus.
Don't worry, think it's funny, bro.
That's why I said sorry, man. Nah, why did Jerry go through videos the other day and then throw up that video? He was just throwing up random clips.
Why are you laughing? I don't
know. Because you know what, Enzo's brought that up for no reason, bro.
No, sorry. No, can we carry on? Sorry, Sav. What else? Apart from racism, what else have you suffered online?
I honestly can't think of anything like harsh. Maybe it's just because I don't know. I don't know, bro. Maybe because I don't get offended by anything, so I don't even know if someone said anything harsh to me. I don't think so, anyway.
The most that people say to, even in chats, I don't know, like it's not like here people move mad. You know what I'm saying? Liz will get onto them regardless. So I might not even see it by the time I've even looked down. But yeah, it's
because they message me. They message me and say, "Oh, why have I been banned from your channel?" I was like, "Bro, clearly you said something because I don't ban no one."
it'd be just along the lines of like it's only ever when Liverpool lose or they're playing badly. Like it's never ever when Liverpool are doing well. I would say just along the lines of like not knowing what you're talking about. Like, you don't know what you're talking about because this is this and that's that. But harsh, nah, I feel like nothing that I've ever thought, you know what, bruv, this brother's a prick.
I remember some of them.
Don't get twisted.
Is that one, you know, G, there's that one dude that's always getting onto you in Jerry Blood.
Oh, that Remy you. Yeah. Okay, so let me even think of something that he said that.
Yeah, because he's always on. You don't even say hello, bro. He just comes in on smoke for no reason, bro.
Again, you know what? Actually, to give him the benefit of the doubt, I never feel like he's being rude. I just feel like, you know, when someone's constantly going, every 2 seconds, you can see message. Anything I say, there's just a message or there's like a rebuttal to every sentence that I've ever made, like kind of thing. And I'm like, nah. I'll even allow him. Because even he doesn't really toe the line. He's just, you know what it is? Even if Remy's watching, I can't really care less. But you see someone like him, he's more of like, you're like an annoying fly that keeps buzzing around and I can't see you, swat you, like go away. That's what you kind of remind me of. Yes,
that would be under the geyser of disrespectful, G. If you know,
it kills me that someone they're being disrespectful. You know, like man, I can pretty much tell that who's got dead chat straight away. Like they didn't have no smoke for anyone in real life because the chat's dead, bro. Like they think they're saying something to me, and I'm like, ooh. So they'll be like, you know, like somebody who's not even normally with the channel, and they'll be like, oh yeah, the guy with the glasses.
Oh yeah, I see that loads of times. Sometimes, okay. Where's this guy with the glasses chatting shit?
Okay,
like, you know, wow.
Okay,
right.
Well, you got glasses on indoors. Shut up, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares, bro. They really think they're saying something to me, you know, like, come on, man.
Or how about when people say, I've seen it on like when like we've been on here and we're having like a proper debate and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember when I told that guy to suck his mouth. I forgot about that. I fully forgot about that, Scraps. When they say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna unsubscribe to this kind of channel because I'm like, can you just do it quietly? Like, do you have to be so loud when you're slamming the door? Bro, just leave and we don't care. Like, I don't care if you obviously on Enzo's channel, that's like I don't want people to unsubscribe because of me.
That's all right.
If I felt that, then I wouldn't come on because I'll be like, you know what?
I did see a comment one time, G. He said, I like Enz, but I don't subscribe to his channel because of Savage. I said, hold on a minute, don't disrespect my brethren like that, bro. What do you mean?
But you see, then I'm like, okay, cool. But when you're on my channel and you say stuff like that, I'm like, brother, you know, you don't need to slam the door when you leave. You can just leave quietly.
Don't need to just leave, bro. But you know the funny thing.
What's funny to me, bro? I'm not trying to troll. I am trying to troll, man. Actually, but I can't help it. This is funny. Yeah. It happens to me on my wrestling watch alongs all the time. Big up to these people though, because they're actually cool over there. But when man told me that they're back, so like I'm doing a watch along in their house, they've obviously gone to make a drink or something or gone toilet. Like I'm back now. Sorry about that. What the fuck, bro?
I didn't even notice. Like I'm so in what I'm doing. Like
how do you think I knew that you went anywhere, bro? I'll be right back. Gotta get delivery. I'm the one on screen, bro. You can take your phone with you to the bathroom, to the door. Why is man always telling me I'm back? You remember? Because I remember people used to do that in Facebook back in the day, but they used to be like, BRB. What are you bro, if you don't chat for 2 minutes, I just assume you're not talking.
Yeah, you're doing something. Yeah, you're just doing. You're busy doing something.
Yo, my bad. Sorry about that, Savage. I'm back now.
Oh man. Nah,
or sometimes they come back like they ain't been there for a week. Like I'm back now with like all the emojis and that. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Big up to you. Big up to you.
Where's the? I see what you said on this, Steve, bro. Yeah, the ones that being there's a few people that I was trying to be. They didn't. I don't know if they're being personal, bro. To be fair, I think they tried to be, but they skate on the line of trying to be personal, but not. But it is what it is. I think I'm just unsettling to most people because we can have a debate, we can have a discussion, and we can go the other side as well if we want to. So I think with most people, they just don't know how to take me at the moment. So they don't say certain things, but if they say it, I don't mind. Like, just understand I can do stuff.
I've got a question for you, man. Then,
Go
is this
on.
a safe space? Actually, I don't know how safe this space is right now. Like these times, I looked in the chat yesterday. I'm seeing my video everywhere, so I don't even know how safe it is.
Why
with you,
your
man.
video weren't everywhere? Your video weren't everywhere.
It was, bro. I got a new phone. I turned on the phone, and obviously the chats. They're not
I need
open.
to play it for the people. Then hold on. Let me
You
play
see,
it
look,
to the people.
you man, see how I get bullied?
No,
It's me.
What's he
no,
doing?
because
Hey, what are you doing?
no, sorry, I'm gonna play the video. Well,
You see, it's
where
man.
did I save it?
This is crazy that you're playing the video, bro.
No, because I
Man,
want
see what I'm
people to
saying, son?
understand what's wrong with like.
You know
want
what?
people
Play
to
it.
see.
Yeah, I'm
I
secure
ain't
enough.
gonna lie,
Just
this is outrageous, bro. That, I know that we know that the WhatsApp group is a safe place, but not really. But this is taking.
No, it is a safe space. No, it is a
It's not
safe
a safe
space.
place,
This is
bro.
for the members. These are for our guys, man. You know what I mean?
So fun and games. So honesty clips and puts on Twitter, bro. I'm just letting you know, like.
Hey, who said I wanted to be a gooner? I'm like Gooner Lee. Raw. Someone. Oh yeah, I did see someone say that. Someone said, "Oh, if you want to go down the route of being like a Gooner Lee, then your channel will go nowhere." I was like, "All right, fair enough."
What does that mean?
in fairness, though, if he's gonna go down the route of League Gunner, wouldn't it be doing well then? Because his channel is doing extremely well. Like, wouldn't it make more sense?
Wouldn't it make more sense?
Make more sense.
Wouldn't it make more sense? I think in this moment, it should have been like bare videos about how dead we are. Shit, the players are not good enough. Get them out. Blah blah blah. We're not. We're trying to give solutions. Unlike others have been, you know what I mean, pretending. Don't worry, I got videos, bro. I saved some videos. Save some videos of people saying, "Oh yeah, you being hateful." Don't worry, I got some videos of you being hateful to other players, bro. Actually being hateful, the meaning of the word hateful and abusive. I do remember videos being made of players leaving my football club. If that ain't the definition of being abusive and hatred towards it, you made a video celebrating. But don't get me started, bro. I won't get into that because.
All right, let me. But while Enz is doing it, let me ask you, man, something.
Because
if
we can go there.
In the YouTube space, obviously we see a lot of channels, right? We talk all the time, and I don't want to put no one under the bus, so you can say nothing, right? It's up to you.
Yeah.
In the YouTube space, right? In our kind of space, do you think? I'm trying to use the right words. I don't want to offend anybody, but do you think over here, like say me, you, Savage, Jerry, like specifically us four, right? Do you think we get looked at a little bit differently to other people in terms of why maybe, and not that we care, by the way, I know we don't care, but in terms of certain people probably wouldn't even shout us to do certain things because because of the way that we are over here, how we're so cool, we bust jokes, we chat shit if we need to chat shit, but we can really have a football conversation, blah, blah, blah. But also we'll get on to anyone when we need to get on. So whether it's like, whoever, we will just get onto anybody on the screen there and then. Do you think some people are a little bit intimidated a bit by that at times?
100%.
Yep. 100%, bro.
I think so as well.
You don't want to be like, you see, when you're a regular don, little dork and that, little dweeb at a party with all the cool girls and all.
Well, I got a brethren that was like that. I got a brethren.
Hey man, I'm just saying, you're at a party.
All right, sorry, I can't be offended.
You're acting a certain way and that, playing a caricature of yourself and that. You don't want bad man to know about the party, bro.
Yeah,
not bad man who went to your school, bro, and actually know who you are. Because when you walk through the door and you try to say something, that's not true. This little man. That's what it is, bro. Certain man didn't get invited to certain parties and that because they mashed up the party, bro. But with us, it's not intentional. It's just we just tell the truth, innit? We have a laugh, bro. Like we probably seem moody to them, like, but that's because they're all characters in it, so they're trying to act up, and it doesn't really work if they're trying to play a character and we're doing real life, bro. Because some of these that say jokes that don't slap and that, I'll just look at the screen, bro. I'm not gonna fake laugh.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, no, man was like, "Is that funny though?"
Yeah.
Right, okay, fair enough. Right, what would just not speak for 5 minutes? Just like clearly my jokes. Everyone else is kikiing over G's jokes, but no one was to laugh at mine. All right, but we wouldn't take it to heart or anything like that. We just laugh and joke about everything. I think you made a great point, bro. is that. I think it's. I also think. I think the main reason, though, I think we're combative. They look at us being combative.
You think
So
so?
what I mean by that, what I mean by that is we can't sit there and allow you to say something that's not true, not factual, and us not asking for evidence or challenge you on it. And I think once you've built your arena, I'll use that word instead of a channel, you built it in a way that whatever you say goes. And that's fair. Like I'm not going to tell anyone how to do what they do. We're less so like that because we challenge each other always.
Yeah.
We challenge each other always, bro. We challenge each other off screen, on screen. We challenge each other regardless of whatever, and any topic. But we don't allow, if my opinion isn't lined up with your opinion, we now disagree and we're going to argue over it. No, that was just your point, my point, and we laugh about it, whether we agree or disagree. But we challenge each other, and I feel like that's not what many do, and I think that's why that could be the reason what you mentioned.
I think it's 100%, bro. I know it by now anyway, bro. Like I told you, bro. I'm part of the YouTube underworld, bro. Man, they don't want me on their channel at all, bro. At all. They just want to take man's quotes and jokes and ideas, but don't want me there, bro. Not a DM. Not a DM, bro. Man, they act like they don't know who you are and all that, bro. Startless, bro. And
you know what?
I've started speaking to people online, and it's for the same reason, because I'll just ask them simple questions and it sounds like I'm calling them out, and then they don't like it, bro. The same reason why when my man lost it, came back when he started swearing at me, bro. When everyone thinks about what I actually said. Huh?
Where is he these days?
Who cares, bro?
No. I did though. I'll just, you know what? I haven't seen K-Back on any screen for a time now.
Yeah, but it's like when you think about what I actually did, yeah, man, I kept asking him the same question over again. But like for man to lose it and tell me to and swear at me and that, all I just said was like, I just said, so your stats were lying. Think of what I'm actually saying. All I kept saying is, so you lied about your stats then. No, but so you lied about your stats. That alone drove man told me to F off to my face. You know how crazy that is, bro. But that's what I will do on everyone else's channel as well. If you just say a random thing to me, I can't help but ask, yeah, send me the link for that, or is that true? That's not a real step. And then people always brush it off with, oh yeah, I must have got it wrong. But I'm like, that's not good enough because you've been running agendas with fake stats the whole time, bro. Darkness still. It's darkness.
I think end of the year, I'll run it because I'll be honest, I couldn't give two shits about the YouTube space and the people in YouTube that actually don't care. At the end of the year, remember Saeed did the whole rankings and ranking channels? Yeah, I think it's about time that we start causing some mayhem. So I'll do it. I'll do a match of that. Just
what do you see? This is what happens. I feel like we go through a period in the year, yeah. And this is why at the same time I know why they don't like us like that, yeah. It's because I know we go through these periods where we're just like, I'm just gonna do something mad, you know. And it would just be a random video, we just start saying stuff.
Sometimes you just dash a grenade in it.
Yeah, you just dash it in and let it just simmer.
So let it simmer.
Yeah, man. I think you know why. The only reason why, listen, look, you lot and the people in the chat, right? Like we all kind of probably watch similar, or there's similar people that like say Hussam or a Big Six Bands, or even like a Never a Foul or something like that, right? I feel like we all see the content and stuff. And listen, some of their content is actually pretty decent. What they've done with their channel, some of them is actually pretty good as well when you look at it just from a channel aspect and stuff, right? So yeah, I big up to them in that kind of regards. Like I wouldn't disrespect. But yeah, I feel like there are some channels out there where I'm like, nah, you know what? End of the year, we will do I'll do it. Like I couldn't really care less, but I'll do a ranking show and stuff like that, because ultimately these are man's peers anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? We're all in the same thing. And like I said, there are some that I fully rate. And I don't think that they're getting ratings out there for whatever reason, just because of what they are and stuff like that. But I also think I think it's good to be judged by your peers anyway, because yes, people in the chat, yeah, but as En said, you've got your own cult following. So of course they're going to back you no matter what it is in any situation. That's fine. But I also think being judged by your peers, how do your peers kind of see you? It's not hating. I really do not hate any person. Like it's really not that.
No way, bro.
I do like looking at somebody's channel, because I would like my channel to have as many. I'll keep it a buck. I would love for my channel to have as many subscribers as Terry on the Football Terrace or as whoever. Like, of course I would. Like, that'd be dumb for me not to think that. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, at the end of the year, fuck it. I'll run it just before we enter into 2026. We will run, or I'll run that.
Let me invite me on the stream, man, because I want to be a part of that.
No, if the man, I didn't want to put it there, and then the man.
No, I want to be. No, I don't care, man. No one can tell me nothing, bro.
No, of course not.
That's my opinion, bro. That's my opinion, isn't it? Whether you like it or not, you can rate mine or you don't. You steal my ideas anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I can't lie, people in the chat. The amount of, I'll keep it a buck. The amount of ideas, not even ideas, sorry, because Enz has actually done them. The amount of shows that Enz has done, and the amount of people that have stolen like the whole thing. And it's funny because I listened to big up Kaz actually, because I listened to what he was talking about the other day. He did a video talking about like YouTube and channels and all this kind of stuff, right? And obviously he spoke about that as well, about, you know, people taking ideas and things. And listen, of course, people are going to take ideas. Of course they are. That's just, it's the circle where it's a niche kind of thing that we're doing anyway. So, and there's only enough, there's not so much things that we can always, you know, talk about. So I get that. But sometimes I do sit there and think, you know, sometimes it would have made more sense if people just collabed as opposed to just taking ideas. I feel like if you just collabed on certain things, it would have made more sense, as opposed to saying, you know what, he's done this, I'm just going to take that and do that over here. I'm like, no, why don't you just collab? Because then I feel that's how you grow this community. But I'll be real, I don't feel like this community is trying to see like people, you know, be uplifted. I feel like people have got their sections. So we've got, me, Savage, Enz, Jerry's, Beery, Cav, whoever, like on this side. And then we're just oust over here, like doing our thing. And it's going well for us. But then you got people over there, and then everyone speaks about, oh yeah, I would love for everyone to eat. No, you don't. Trust me, you don't want everyone to eat anyway, because it means it's less for you to eat.
Let's be honest, bro. Yeah,
just be honest, bro. Just be honest. Like, you want your channel to be number one. Nobody wants their channel to be number 2, 3, 4s, and 5s. So just be honest about it. But I feel like people are always, sometimes I sit there and I think, maybe it's because I'm a grown man. Like, I don't know, but I sit there and look at some people and think, brother, like, what you're saying doesn't even make sense. But you're gonna make it seem like you're all kumbaya. Kumbaya, brother. I hope your channel gets dusted, rude boy. I don't care that's what your channel does over there. But guess what? You can come over here and we can do something. And I just feel like people are just too fake in this kind of thing. Just be honest about what you're trying to do, and then we can move. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's really simple, bro.
Nah, this is jokes. And said En's got a few American back in him based around the structure of how he operates and the collabs he does. Nah, do you know what it is, bro? I feel like, obviously I don't let anyone on the channel like that. But what I do is anyone I think like like they're good and I don't see them getting the opportunity anywhere else, I'll get them on the channel. And half the time I'm very aware and self-aware that I am not the end all and be all for most people. They have a life and they're busy. So sometimes I don't like to bug people as well. Like, if you even don't believe us, like sometimes I'm like, oh man, them if you're free, because I know that everyone has lives outside of it, and there's no expectation of any of the guys to, oh, you must be here, you must. Now there's never, none of that. So there's times when I go, I could ask this person to jump on a stream, and I'm like, yeah, nah, probably busy today, man. Probably a school run, they got this to do, probably that to do, and then I don't. And then they were like, why didn't you ask? And I'm like, I just assume that everyone is doing their thing in it, so I don't go and bug anyone. So that's why when you see them on, that's me like eventually going, all right, cool, boom, can we schedule this in and get that done? Because I know you guys like some of the streams. So that's why I know you guys like the sit down as well. The sit downs were good, but then I stopped doing them. I stopped doing them for a bit. Okay, cool. No worries, Saf. No worries, bro.
Yeah, big up the man, them. Gone.
Big up, bro. Big up, bro. I'm gonna wrap it up in a second. Pause in a second anyway. Yeah, no. Nah, Cal earlier said something about crack, bro. So I need to click that, and actually I'm not gonna do that to him. He was on earlier, and I might have clicked it, but I'm not gonna do it, man. But listen, I think in terms of the YouTube space, I don't like talking about other YouTube channels anyway. Yeah, I think they've all done a great job in terms of what they've built for their own channel, and they built their own community. And obviously we do it, so we know how hard it is to build a community and the amount of work that goes into the background. So I'll never take that away from them. I think they've worked extremely hard to do what they do, but I just love the way we do it. I think it's just open, it's honest, it's balanced. And this is why, as I said, if I go somewhere and say something mad, everyone that rocks with the channel will call me out on it. I'm like, nah, that was mad, bro. And that's what I like, because it's not an echo chamber. And that's the beautiful part of what we've kind of built over here. And we've got different people from all walks of life just vibing. And no one is in here being rude and shouting at each other and you must listen to me and blah, blah, blah. Nah, it's just you give your opinion, I give mine, you dislike it, I might dislike yours, and we just vibe. But if you're rude, and even then, I've like the amount of times I've seen people jump in and they're just mad rude to the guys on the panel, like, shut up, you idiot, shut up, you this. And I'm like, rah. Like, there's no need for that, bro. You can literally come in and say, nah, G, I disagree with your opinion. Enza, I disagree with your opinion. And then I'll challenge you, and G will challenge you. Sav will challenge you. Like, what point did you disagree with? Or I disagreed when you said this. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then, but if your point is just, I disagree because I just don't like your opinion on the player that I like, then we're going to be like, nah, we can't do that, bro. You're going to have to explain a bit more, expound on what you're trying to say, because, yeah, there's a reason I've given you facts and I've given you my opinion, but you just dislike my opinion because that's your favorite player. That's crazy. So, but yeah, no, man, shout out to everyone that does their thing, man. That's down to them. But I love what we do, and that's why I don't really venture, and I only like do videos with the people that I do videos with, because that's where I like to be in it. And I like to be around people that share the same opinion as me, and not even like share the same opinion, but not going to just be rude because you dislike what I just said. And I like people that have a laugh as well. Do you know what I mean? Everything can't be like serious every 2 minutes, bro. But that's why I just love what we do, bro. Honestly, I love it. And that's why I keep doing it. And obviously I love the community that we've obviously built, and you built, Savage has built, you know, on their channels and stuff like that. And we just vibe. Why would I trade that in to go on another channel for what? For someone to not want to listen to my opinion while I'm doing everything I possibly can and being attentive in terms of, okay, let me hear what he's trying to say. Let me see what he's trying to get across. And then I can then go, right, I disagree with that because this, and this. But man just disagree with my opinion without even listening to it. I tell people Salah's my favorite player. Now you hate him. I tell him move him inside because we'll get the best out of him. You hate him. It's like, all right, fair enough then. No problem. Liverpool needs to change the system because it doesn't work and it doesn't suit all of our players. You dislike the team. What? I'm giving you solutions, bro. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to give solutions. And even, do you know how much I work on my delivery as well? Because I know sometimes people, it's not the messenger, it's the message. Or, you know what I mean? Like people have an issue with. So sometimes I really try and focus on how I try and deliver it so I don't trigger people. Because I do like care about people's emotions, maybe too much at times. So I try and go, okay, maybe I should deliver it this way because maybe they'll be able to understand it this way. And maybe if I water it down this way, then people will take it a bit more on board. But even when I do that, they still have an issue. But if I wanted to just be like obnoxious and go, nah, shut up, let's listen to what I'm saying because I know I'm right. And it's been proven that I'm right because now we're seeing what we said from pre-season, G. From pre-season when we said there's something wrong with the team. And everyone said, no, shut up. It's not about performances. Who cares? We're winning. We're champions. And we're like, nah, there's something just, the team looks off a little bit, guys, man. And we want to win. I want to win the Prem. Do you want to win it? Yeah, but we can't keep winning like this. Like, shut up, man. I'm like, all right, fair enough. I think now everyone wants to do this fake crash out about the team not performing. And that's what I dislike. But yeah, sorry, go on.
No, it was really just a kind of, I guess, piggyback off that is that, like, I don't feel, I can't remember if you said it in the chat, but I don't feel like there's enough balance. That's what bugs me in more so our community, just because it's like Liverpool and stuff. That's the one that we kind of focus on. But I just feel like you can't say one thing without, like, if I say Liverpool win the league, if I then turn around and say, yeah, we won the league, but we were playing shit, it's like, people are like, well, no, you have to be happy. It's like, well, no, like, first of all, we're all happy about different things, innit? We all take different things from a game of football. Enz will watch the game and see something that I didn't see because he was looking at it from a different lens. He's looking at it from a coach's lens, from a fan's lens, from his perspective, etc. I'm not a coach, so I might not even have noticed that, to be honest with you. But guess what? I saw this and whatever kind of thing. So I always feel like there's never enough. It's like there's not enough balance being allowed within football community. That's what bugs me. It's the pineapples and strawberries thing. You heard me say I like strawberries. Well, I said, sorry, I like strawberries, but all you heard is, oh, you don't like pineapples. I'm like, I didn't say I didn't like pineapples. I'm telling you, I just don't like strawberries. That's it. There doesn't need to be an inquiry into that. It just needs to be exactly what I just said. And there's no balance with it. And I think that's where people get angry. So people in the chat, people on the screen and stuff. That's what I've seen. Oh, bro, we've watched a few back office people who were going at each other. And I'm sitting there thinking, bro, because you didn't listen to what he said or she said or whatever.
Said, yeah.
And now you've taken it to mean something completely different. Now you're arguing. Now you're going back and forth. Now, and obviously, listen, we're all like most of the people anyway, they're all men, right? Everyone's got a level that they feel that they will guard against in terms of, listen, I'm only going to go up to here where I feel that you can disrespect me in a certain way. But then after that, you can't, you can't keep doing that kind of thing. And of course, it's understandable. Like, you're in a place where there's a lot of testosterone just here, and everyone, myself included, has got an ego to a certain degree. So of course, there's going to be at times, when I listen to someone, I can't lie, I'll sit there and be like, bro, I don't even want to hear what this brother's saying. But you know what? I'm not even going to be disrespectful in that way. Let me let the person finish. Let me let them land with what they're saying, because I want you to get your point out across so that at least you can feel that, okay, as much as you didn't agree, at least I was able to
listen.
Yeah, at least I
to what
heard what I said. Cool. And that's all I ever even ask for sometimes, is that, like, in terms of, you can disagree. In fact, I prefer it when people disagree, because it makes for great conversation moving forward. But just listen first. Just hear me out. Let me reason. Let me get there. And then you can get at me if you don't like what I just said. That's fine. I've got no beef with that. But people are just so quick to get mad. And I see man, shouting each other. But even in the chat, I'll see man going crazy, like at some people, in the chats and stuff. I'm like, bro, let him land first and foremost before you start getting, and you're right, jockeys. It's never that deep. Like, it's not that deep. You don't have to be so angry when we're speaking. You can just, be able to agree, disagree.
I promise you, we would still share. We would still tell you. We would still like speak to anyone as long as they're not being rude. We'll definitely hear you out,
bro. Do you think me, Ends, Savage, and Jerry? Do you actually do people think that we agree 90% of the time, brother? I promise you, it's not even that close.
We disagree so much that people don't realize, bro, as well. It's mad.
People don't even, bro. We'll be in the back office. We'll be talking to each other in the group. We will argue and go back and forth for like 3 hours if we have to. We will blatantly do that. Why? Because we'll challenge, as En said, we challenge each other. We'll have that conversation. But the most important thing is, man will let you finish though. Even if I disagree, I'm like, okay, let me let him land first, because I want to hear the end of it. Because he might even say something at the end of it that I might even agree with. I don't even know. But he didn't even let me land. So now I can't even say my point. It's mad. It's mad.
Do you know what I need to do as well? Because I need to you say we got too much not even too much testosterone, but I need to get some ladies on the channel as well, man.
Maybe, yeah, like maybe that's what it is.
No, I did no, because I was thinking that the other day anyway, man. I wanted to see, but I don't know many of the. To be fair, I do know a few, and I did have the girls on a few weeks back, that we did a collab together. But I need to do a bit more than that as well, because I want that, bro. Honestly, bro, my idea of where the channel can go and what it can be, bro, it's not that. You must, we must. Hey, relax, Morris, bro. Relax, man. I know you, man, get excited. Yeah, nah, I'm just saying, just get the ladies on to have a footballing discussion, bro. I think you'll be cold. I think it's cold. And that's me again going, okay, I don't like bugging people, bro. Even though I know I can message them, I just don't like bugging people. It's one of the things that I dislike about myself, because I should just go, no, but I'm always thinking about that person. Okay, what are they doing? Okay, I think they're probably busy today. I'm making stuff up. I'm just going now. But that's because I've gotten to know them, where I know, like, right, they either got kids or they work. And I'm like, right, this is between work hours, so there's no point in me messaging them because they'll be at work. So I'm very considerate around people. But yeah, that's probably why I don't get most of the stuff or get most of the people on that. I could and should get on the channel at times as well. But that's why you guys love it when I guarantee, and I say this now, and I guarantee you see it, when most of the people that we've collabed with come over on the channel. Do you guys not believe they'd seem different when they're on this channel?
I always feel like they're more relaxed.
They're more relaxed. they're more like themselves. They have a bit of laugh. They like it's mad. I promise you that
No, it's
if
true.
you guys go back and watch the videos when people come, they're more, not saying they're more themselves, but they're more. It's like probably the weight of not being the host, weight of not being on their channel. They can just chill, vibe, enjoy the stream that we're doing. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm biased, bro. Maybe I'm biased.
No, I agree. I agree. Because I've watched some of your some of the collabs that you were doing during like the summer and stuff like that. And then I watch their own content just because you get kind of like a feel for people, like just okay, how's this person usually just on a normal day to day when they're on stream. And yeah, I always feel like when people come over here, it's just more of a chill vibe. But again, that's more because Enz is a chilled person, so I feel like that would just naturally, it would rub off on anybody who comes here, because you're just kind of like, well, he's kind of chilled. Again, Enz is not shouting, he's not doing the disrespectful thing because he's the host. Like more time, Enz won't even speak. Actually, he's more just listening to what everyone else says, kind of thing, and then he just moves the conversation along when it needs to. So, but other than that, he usually will allow 90% of the time for the people on the panel to speak, which is quite an interesting one bit as well, because I don't feel that a lot of people do that. There's only a few people who I've been on, like Flawless. I think Flawless is really good at doing that.
Flawless is really good at doing that. Yeah,
yeah, like you just you say what you need to say. You might even chime in every now and again, obviously, of course, because you got something to say. But more time, it's no. Let me let the people who are on the panel. Let me let them speak. Let me let them, even if they're going back and forth. Let me let them do that while I just kind of manage things, back here and just kind of listen and
doing the timestamp. The timestamp that you guys love, bro. The timestamp that many of you go, thanks for the. That's what I'm doing. Why do you guys think by the end of the stream there's timestamps on there? I don't do them after. I do them while the stream is going. So not only do I have to navigate in the conversation, give you my points across as well, get the guys to give you guys their points, ask questions. I'm doing loads of stuff in the background. By the end of it, when you guys if you haven't watched it live, you come back in, you can click to your favorite part, and then you guys kill me in the comments. I'm like, bro, I didn't even say nothing in this segment. That segment you're talking about, I didn't even say nothing. That was the man that said, but I get cooked in there. Question ends, would you collab with Redman TV? I collab with Errol. I've collabed with Errol before a few times on this channel, and I've been on like Redman 2. I've done collabs with them over there. I've done shows with them, but I just don't promote it like that. I just, Errol messaged me, yo, you free? Cool, boom, and I'm over there. He's another one as well, I would say. Got that chill vibe as well, that you go over there, man, we can just vibe and have a great conversation and just laughter. And I love the people that he's got. And there's a few like Arsenal guys, Man United guys I've streamed with over there as well. And they're like cool, man. Like they're just chilled as well, just laugh and joke, and no one's taking anything serious. They give great takes on the opposition's teams as well, and they're like even though they're biased to their team, there's still like a realistic conversation. And then if someone jabs at my team, then I throw back a couple of jabs. But other than that, because I won't take no disrespect from any rival about my team, never, bro. No, you can't disrespect. We can have conversation around our players, but I don't like it. Feel like that's a family member. Like I've been there when man are like, oh, Mo Salah, he's lost it, innit? I'm like, bruv, I can say that. You can't say that. Don't disrespect my guy. Yeah, you don't disrespect my guy with your dead team.
Yeah, that's
talk
what
about my player. Yeah, with your dead team. Talk about my player, bro. Oh yeah, we beat you the other day. Shut up, man. How many goals Mo Salah scored against you, man, bro? Well, the one time you won a game in like 10 years, bro. You're cool. Shut up, man. Man, they finished in 17th and 18th, but you want to think you can talk to me after one win? Joke, man.
It's funny because I was saying the same thing that he said. It's the same thing I was saying to one of my friends the other day. I was like, you know what's crazy? Like I was telling him about like YouTube Space, and I was like, oh yeah, they call me Megatron on like the YouTube Space kind of thing. So he was like, yeah, that sounds like you, yeah. But he said, but then he was like, no, but then on the flip side though, I've seen you while out like with the man them that we chill with. He was like, but I've seen you while. I said, yeah, because you cannot chat about my team. Like I will call your team. If you guys knew the battles I have outside of the streams with like them or thing where I'm defending Liverpool, I promise you'd think I'm two different people, because you'll be like, bro, nah, G, you don't come. I said, yeah, because here I'm talking directly about Liverpool to Liverpool fans. But you see, when
Yeah.
when I'm with the man them and we're chilling, I don't know, as N said, I don't know, it could be a family function or something, or just wherever the man them are, and man them start doing the but you look, what are you crazy? Like Arsenal, because I
No.
got a lot of friends who are Arsenal fans. When they try to chat, I'm like, brother, don't sit. You can't sit when we sit down for the food. You can't sit here. You have to sit over there with the kids and that. Go sit with my sons and that, because that's the kiddie table. Because you man are small fry.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? You can't chat to man about trophies and
Same, bro.
Liverpool.
Like bro, I've got family members that play for the ops in terms of from an academy level, and I've got family members that support the ops. And I'm like, and then they just chat shit, bro. Like, oh yeah, you man got shut up, man. What do you mean? We didn't get nothing. I don't hear you, bro. Did you score? No, you didn't. Did you score this weekend? No, you did not either.
Exactly.
Let me go and see. Let me see. Send me the video of your game. Let me watch it and critique your game then, because I don't like how you're trying to like that's I'm out here defending us on the front line, defending Salah on the front line. No one can't, bro. You think I've not? No one can chat shit about my players like that, bro. Not no one. I'm not hearing it.
You know why? I also think as well. That's why we also, like us, say like me, you Savage. I feel like that's why we get angrier with Liverpool when we're on the screen, in terms of like when we're talking about the way we're playing, and we get vexed. It's because, brother, I just spent 3 hours defending you, and this is what you want to, like, this is what you're doing. Like you're doing this, like you're playing. Yeah. Come on, bro. Like it's like you're defending the man them, but these times, I don't know, you're defending your boy to his girl. Like, nah, trust me, like he's not like that. He doesn't go out, he doesn't cheat, he's cool, trust me. These times,
and you drive past him chatting to girl.
Bro,
now you drive past him and you're like, bro, I can't help you.
Bro,
what do you want to do?
Help you, bro. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've been defending these guys, man. Do you know how many of their players as well over the years, man's defended? I've defended Nunes, Gomez for bro, and the whole point of they're not my favorite players like that. It's just I don't like when we're showing too much disrespect towards them like that. Like, allow it, innit? Like, you're calling them names, and that's when people want to talk about hate and abuse. What were they talking about when Joe Gomez? You see what he was getting? Bare different names, slanderous stuff they were saying about him. That's abuse. Jumping in man's thing and throwing monkey emojis when we lost to Brighton. Kanate, bruv, Kanate defended himself. A man told him to shut up, bruv. I'm like, bro,
yeah, for real.
Defended himself. He like, why didn't you stop speaking and just play? What? But he was just clapping back. He man tried to say he was dead and that, and he was dead food. He's like, nah, I'm gonna clap back. You man, our own fans as well, you know, is telling him to shut up. I'm like, raw, calling him names, this and that, and I'm like, I'll read through that, bro. I always, every time I see something, I go through the comment section, bro. And if you want to see abusive stuff in there, some of the stuff I've seen is mental. Mental, bro. But I'm like, and that's what a player has to kind of deal with, man. So that's why I don't like when we throw out the words abuse and hate, because they're strong meanings, bro. They're strong meanings for stuff that we're using it incorrectly to. Like, it's mad. I think we just defend our players, man. Against any opposition, defend them. But we can critique them. It is biased, but because obviously they can critique them as well, but not in front of me or not.
Yeah. Critique on your own streaming, that's fine. But I mean, when you're here,
I'm there,
when
bro.
we're over there,
I was saying, yo, Salah can't dribble past, man, bro. I don't care that. What did he do to last season? Yeah, and be like, well, we're talking about this. I don't care. That's when I won't hear nothing. I'm like, what? Because you man won a few games this season, you think that you're bad now, and you in like phase 9.
I always get on
their deflection tactics, bro. You ain't getting onto my player, bro. Fun that, but I can critique him. You ain't doing that in front of me. But
no, fact.
Big up to everyone. Question: why do some of you Liverpool fans love to hype up rivals teams? Is mad to me, because I will tell everyone LFC is better than your club. Some of these people love the rival clubs. It's not that they love the rival clubs. They love the rivals' opinion about them liking their club. So, for an example, if G wanted, I'll use Morris for an example. Morris, you're an Arsenal fan in the chat. Morris rocks with us, but he knows I'm not going to big up Arsenal. The amount of times he's been in streams when I shoot Arsenal, bro, I send for them. He's still there's a reason why, because I'm not pretending to like his club for him to like me. He can like me because of my personality, me as a person. I would hope so. Do you know what I mean? That's what I aim for. I don't want you to like me because of my club, because of me liking your club. But that's what many people aim for, bro. Exactly what I'm telling you. You've been in streams when I've shot, bro. I send for Arsenal loads, nightlies. I send for Arsenal loads. I send for United. I was flawless, bro. I throw these mad little jabs out of nowhere. And he'll catch him. He'll be like, oh, I see what you did then. Yeah, but because I don't need you to like me because I like your team. I don't like your team. I don't like Man United and I don't like Arsenal. Can I be objective in terms of, look, I think defensively they're a very good team. I think their manager is all right. He's not great. And even though some people, at the moment, he's built a good team, but they've been doing this for 6 to 7 years, well, 6.5 years now, if I want to be correct. I'll take away 1 year because that's the first year of you building, but you've spent close to $1 billion now and you haven't won nothing significant. So I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, yeah, you're this great guy. That's why Arne Slot got more chat for a minute, because he came in and won the Prem for the first. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's true.
And I'm not going to big you man up when you're not winners. My players are winners. So why would I big yours up more than mine?
No, it's true.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't pretend to like your team so you can like me. That's why you never see me go, oh my, glazing the other teams, bro. I'd never do that. I'll tell you if I think they're good in terms of what areas I think they're good at. Like Palace, I love the system that they play. I like Glasner in terms of the tactical stuff he does. I like Mateta because I think he's a good striker. I like Sarr. I think he's good. You guys know I don't really rate Wharton like that. Many people do. But it doesn't mean that he's not a good player. I just don't see what many people see. And that's fair. Yeah. That's fine. You guys can tell me. Declan Rice, for years, people told me like he's cold. I liked him at West Ham, but when he went to Arsenal, all of a sudden he was this guy, and I'm like, but he just does everything at a good level. But he's average, bro. Like there's nothing that I look at him and go, oh my days, this is world class. It doesn't mean that in some people's eyes he's not. Don't take my word for it. Like he's all right. It's cool. Saliba, people tell me he's cold, but then I'm like, okay, cool, not a problem. But I've seen him without Gabriel, and this man grabbing people's ankles, elbowing people, dropping to the floor, mistiming tackles. So I'm like, are you good? Are you good with Gabriel? Are you good though? Are you actually good? Or are you just good with Gabriel next to you? So that's why I asked the questions, bro. I like Cunha, but he ain't scored. I swear this brother ain't scored for United yet.
No
but
goals,
man, them are fucking verts. I like Mbeumo, but I liked him better at Brentford than he is at Man United.
No, it's just.
Do you know what I mean? True, like there's players, yeah. It's just how it is, isn't it? But I'm not gonna pretend to like your team so you can like me, bro. That's mad.
Yeah,
but that's what a lot of people do. Honestly, to your question, yeah, that's what it is, and that's why you see I don't do other teams watch-alongs. I don't really have too many panels around with other rivals on here. I just want it to just be Liverpool. And if I did it the other way and got more panels with more different rivals and stuff like that, then we could get more of a conversation with different. Then I think a lot more people would come because they'll look forward to seeing the Arsenal guy and the Chelsea guy and the City guy and the Spurs guy. And then we can have it. But I like it how we have it. We're just Liverpool. 99% of you guys in here are Liverpool fans. And some that's another team, Morris. And there's a few that's been rocking with us. They're here, but they'll chill and vibe out with us. And they just want to hear us talk football in general, not glazing Liverpool. Like they don't even care that we're Liverpool fans. They just like hearing the conversation, what we say, what we have and that. But yeah, man. G, do you want to add anything else before we get out of there?
Nah, man. I think said everything. But nah, man. Listen, look, as I said, we just I'm really looking forward actually to doing this ranking and taking a look at some of the channels. And also I want to get why I really want to do it is I actually want to know what people actually think, more like not even the panel, because I know what the panel thinks.
Oh, okay, like the chat.
Yeah, I kind of want to know like where, like in terms of you, because the only reason why I do stuff like this, I'll look at this as like a market research in terms of okay, so you like this.
What
channel.
Do people like?
What do people like?
Why?
And, I want to implement whatever it is that you like, or that you people like, for example, off of different people. I might want to implement that over my channel, and maybe just little things, because we can all learn from each other, kind of thing. So yeah, this is more for just more market more market research. But on the other side as well, I kind of want to start.
It'll be funny.
So it'll be funny.
Yeah, it'll be funny, man. Nah, just add the channels to it, man.
Man.
But no, I love it, man. I can't wait. When's my next video? I think tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. I think the preview to Brentford.
Coolio.
I think the manager has listen. I think by the end of the weekend, I think either the manager will gain his respect back in terms of like people going, yeah, he's him, or they'll crash out. Okay. Yeah. Or they'll crash out even more. And I think it's going to be based around a few reasons, right? So one of them is whether or not he keeps the same system and stick to it. The other one is, will he start Mo Salah, especially after Mo Salah, obviously the media stuff now, because I know he's going to get that question tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he says about that one. And also, like, does he play like Chiesa? Because tomorrow now is a reason to play Chiesa. I mean, Saturday will be a reason to play Chiesa. But will he do it? So I'm looking for certain things. You know what I mean? Does he keep the same midfield? Does he keep Curtis Jones in there because of what he did? Or does he just shift the whole team back and the system back to normality? So I'm looking forward to those things. And I think by the end of the weekend, if it goes the way I think it will go, I think we'll smoke them, in my opinion. And I think he'll gain a lot more respect back. But if he doesn't do it the way I think he will do it, I think more people will crash out about him as the gaffer. And they'll be justified in some instances. Because I think a lot of people are definitely looking, will you keep the same system? Will you start Mo Salah? Will Jones stay in the midfield with Sobbo? Is Robbo going to start? You know, the little things that people noticed from the last game and saw that it worked in their opinions. If they come into this game and it's Kirke's back at left back, McAllister is back in the midfield for Jones, Salah is back on the right wing, that's when I think they're going to have a massive issue with the gaffer. And not only that, we revert back to the old system.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, raw, like whatever people say, then they say in it. As long as you guys don't be abusive, and not hate, just critique. Critique is fair. All right. But G, do you have any stream coming out tomorrow morning or anything like that?
Yeah. I'm gonna literally, once I jump off here, I'm gonna go and record that on Ekatike, because I was wrong, and I'm man enough to admit that. So yeah, I'll have that video. I'll have that video. I'm gonna, like I said, literally as soon as I jump off here, I'm gonna go and record that.
Can you do the Morton one, because you haven't done it yet, and I've asked you?
Okay, I'll do Tyler.
Can you do Tyler Morton? Because I think it's fair, because he's a player that you didn't rate like that. He's gone to the French league and he's doing so. But the reason why I want you to do it, because you're gonna find out things that I probably didn't know in terms of a good or a bad. You know what I mean? Okay. You're gonna do the research, bro, and I trust your research. So I'm just saying, you might be so surprised, or even be like, Enz, I know this is your guy, but do you know what I mean? That's what I want.
No,
do you know what I mean?
All right, cool. I'll sort that out for next week as well then. But yeah, tomorrow will be the I was wrong video about Hugo Ekatike, because
did you have such a bad? Did you not rate him like that? Like you didn't?
No, it wasn't even that. It was I didn't know how to take him, and I didn't think that he was gonna be as good as he actually is. I just thought, he'll come in and he'll be all right. Like, let's put it this way: we're talking about him playing all the time. Like, he has to play now.
He has to play,
yeah. And I did not think we was gonna get there. I thought, even with Isak missing all of the pre-season, I still thought, nah, man, Isak's gonna come in. He's gonna just
Isak
show
that
he'll be the guy. So yeah, but yeah, that'll drop tomorrow.
And then if we get, this is like one of the most full circle moments for me. Yeah, if Liverpool gets Semenyo, if Liverpool gets Semenyo, it'll be one of the most full circle moments for me, because then I know, you know, one of the ones where you're like, but I need the club to see what I'm seeing. And if we go and get Antoine Semenyo, bro. I promise you.
I beg you lot, just not get him, just for the pure fact that I don't need ends chatting. I don't need it.
Get him, boy. And then, because don't worry, I saved my receipts for the guys that said he was dead food when I tried to recommend him. I've saved my receipts. And I've seen a few people like, oh my God, we need to get Semenyo. He's great. And I'm like, bruv, you was one of them told me to shut up, man. You told me to shut up. He's not good. It's not Liverpool level. I don't know about 75 million.
Okay, in fairness to those people,
yeah, go on. What's
they
the
might have been talking about Semenyo. Let's say at the start of this season, they might have looked at him for, nah, he's not of the level. But throughout this season so far, anyway, and let's hope he obviously continues for Bournemouth, right? If he continues, he might reach the Liverpool level. Do you know what I'm saying? He might actually reach.
But here's the problem, G. No, because when I was mentioning him, we weren't from this season, we were from last. And I said, nah, there's just something about him. And then I mentioned the way he carries the ball, his speed, the fact that he can play right and left, the fact that he shoots on his left foot and his right foot, how good he is in the air, how strong he is on the ball, how he doesn't need players with him to get away out of, tight spaces, that he can go and create a goal on his ones. And then I could magnify that and go, right, he remind me of a bit of Mane. That's what I said. I remember at the time. It remind me a little. I'm not calling him Mane, but he just reminds me. People said, well, Liverpool ain't going to go and buy him. He's 20. I think he was 24 at the time. I think he's 25 now. Liverpool ain't going to go and buy him. He ain't like, I'm like, I hear that. Then he signed a new deal at the start of this season. That's why they want north of 75 million.
Yeah. But that's why he
signed the reason why. That's why he signed the deal. Arsenal want him. We want him. That already tells me enough, bro. Because if Arsenal want him, bro, there's a reason why they want this brother in their team, bro. Because they're trying to do this dominant thing. They're trying to just rotate players and be. And I just want. Right, is that Eagles team beating Villa 2-1?
Did you hear about what Eagles did? What they shouted Liverpool to get they go ahead Eagles asked Liverpool for a team report on Aston Villa to help them.
Did we give them? Did we give them?
I didn't read the rest of it. So I'm not gonna lie and say yeah, but they did ask us. That's the part I did see. So
Liverpool must have. If they're 2-1 up, then Liverpool must have gave them that report, boy.
Yeah, for real. That's why I was preaching when I saw it. I said, that's jokes.
Indy said Semenyo wants Liverpool. I'm not surprised, bro. We're a good team, man. We're a good team. We're just playing some shit football at the moment. But if Semenyo watched the last game, might give him some encouragement. You watch the last game, he might be like, yeah, I could go out there on the left and the right hand side and be unpredictable. I can go out there and cause some problems for the man them. That's all I'm saying, man. Go and get him, and that's when I'll be unbearable, bro, because I'll be like, I was right and you guys were wrong. That's the only time I'll do it. I mean, that's the only time. Because he's just a random player that, when you just say, I think he's good. And everyone's like, no, I don't see it. That's fair, and I get it. But the way you man dissed him and that, bro, was rude, bro. Nah, he's not Liverpool level. What do you mean? Your IQ, man said my footballing IQ sucks, bro. That's what they said to me. Gee. Well, clearly Edwards and them, man, there. If it's true and he wants to come to Liverpool and we get him, the man them that you rate, Edwards, Hughes, Arne Slot, that's the guy they want. So you have to rate me now. You have to give me my props.
It'll be interesting if we was to. I think the end of this season is going to be. I said it. Remember, I kept saying it during the summer. I said, "Nah, this season is going to be mad interesting." I think that this summer coming up is going to be very funny in terms of. I think certain things are going to happen in the club, other clubs. I just think it's going to be a funny summer. World Cup year as well, by the way. Ghana.
Looking forward to that,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that because I get to see all the South American countries, North America, and then you get to see all the African countries as well. I'm hoping Jamaica can make it as well, man. In our group at the moment, it's a bit mad, but I hope they can. I hope they can get it, bro. Because if they can make it to the World Cup, I just like
the World Cup. I think that would be one of the in the UK. I think because I'm not anywhere else, but in the UK, if Jamaica makes the World Cup, it'll go off. It'll go off.
Yeah.
It'll go off.
So not only would have the England contingents like support, but we'd also have the Jamaica support, and then all the African country supporters. Like England's cold, because we have everyone here, bro. Like there'd be random sections of people like with bare flags and celebrating their team. You're like, right, this is so dope, man. So dope, bro. Our country's cold, man. But at times we do some madness, but we're right in general. All right, G, big up, man. Go and record your video. I'm just looking forward to that Tyler Morton video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing when that video drops in the morning as well, man.
Say no more. Don't worry, man. It's it. It's coming. Big up to everyone, man. Big up to everyone.
Big up, man. It's still early as well. It's 9 o'clock. Jeez. All right.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, bro. That's why I'm kind of. That's why I want to do it now, because I'm like, okay, because I want to record something else as well. I was like, yeah, I got time actually this evening. It's kind of early.
Look at you, man. Mr. Recording, bro.
But I have to, bro. If I don't keep myself busy in the evenings, bro, I've got insomnia, bro. So like, I don't sleep. 4 a.m. I'm awake, recording. I was editing videos yesterday at 4 a.m. Like, bro, it's mad. It's mad.
All right, say less, man. Let's get G out of here so you can record. Peace out, people. Hope you enjoyed it, man. Love.